Hey folks, I have a big old empty car park and a coach. Good morning everyone, I hope you are well. It is the beginning of 4 days, we are on day 1 of 4. So as you've seen from the thumbnail, it's a bit of a mega journey today. So the plan is to go from here in the depot up to Scotland to position tonight, start tomorrow morning, drive down to Southampton tomorrow day, stay overnight in Southampton, drive back to Glasgow on, what day would that be, Sunday morning, stay overnight in Glasgow again, and then drive back to the depot on the Monday morning. So a bit of a long one. We're just about to get going. I've got a new coach and I'm going to show you that in a little bit. But for now, it's a run up to Glasgow. Well, hi folks, a quick update from a sunny Southwaite services on the M6. I've done just under 4 hours. I've got about another 2 hours left to go, roughly, and obviously can't do that in one go, so I've stopped up here for a break. So quick 45, and then we're on our way again. Just picking up here the last of the run into the hotel off of the motorway and through Glasgow. Well, it's about 5:15 in the afternoon. We've made it up to Glasgow. We're at the Travelodge where our overnight stop is here, and we're starting at like stupid o'clock in the morning. Even though it's early, I'm going to go to my room. I'm going to get some food. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to go to sleep for a little bit tonight and get a bit of rest, but we'll see. All right, catch up in the morning, guys. Well, good morning, everyone. It is just a shade after a crazy time of 2 o'clock in the morning. We're up, doing a coach walk round check, and then we're going to be off over to Glasgow Buchanan bus station to pick up our first passengers. That's only about a 15-minute run away, so we'll check in there. We are at Charnock Richards Services on the M6. It's been a bit of a rainy journey down, which of course down from Glasgow down the M74 means it's somewhat bleak out there, but hey, the coach is all good. So Glasgow pickup was fine, Lancaster pickup was fine. We've stopped now for a break. I need to reset my hours and then we'll carry on going down towards Southampton. So Charnock Richard for a bit of a break now. We've made it down to Southampton finally. It is, what is the time? Hang on, it is 20 past 1 in the afternoon. So started at 2 AM, 20 past 1, finally down here at Southampton. So that's all good. Passengers are all sorted. We had a second stop at Cherwell Valley Services, which was all good. And now that's it. I'm now off to, well, I can't go to the hotel yet because it's a little bit early. Go find somewhere to park for a little bit, sort the coach out. Then I'll go around to the hotel later. I think I'm going to go to bed super early today. But anyway, so that's it nearly for day, what we on 2. A little bit more coming up soon. Good morning, everyone. It is now, what is it? I have no idea what day of the week it is. Blimey, Sunday morning. So we're at the hotel. Coach behind me, as you can see, is all checked and ready to go. So I said at the beginning of the video this was a brand new vehicle, and it is. You can see behind me that the registration plate is BJ25NZB. Now you may have spotted, if you're a bit eagle-eyed, one of my videos the other day was on NZA. So we do have 4 of these brand new Mercs, NZA, B, C and D. Now A, C and D, lorry going past, there we go. A, C and D were delivered like maybe a month ago or so. Had all their stuff and went out of service, but B never arrived. And obviously I have no idea why, I don't know the reasons, but anyway, but B arrived this week. And they come painted in the base green, so the green at the bottom, you can see that's how they come. And we put their own decals on to, you know, delivery them up. So that was done this week. And then, so this journey, these 4 days I've got it for, is this coach's maiden voyage. So it's quite fun. I'll put a little screenshot up of the mileage when I picked up this, not this morning, when I picked it up in the yard on Friday, 2241, I think. We'll have a look. Anyway, here it is. So that's the mileage when I picked it up. That's in K's, and I'll put a conversion to miles as well, so you know. So that's delivery mileage. That's, you know, obviously it gets driven across from the continent, some testing of bits and pieces during its construction and delivery, all that kind of stuff. So that's delivery mileage on a coach, and it's absolutely brand spanking new. So that's what's going on with the coach. So today's plan is to drive down to the port, as always, pick up some passengers, and then drive all the way up to Glasgow. Cool. All right, catch you again soon, guys, and we'll see what's going to happen today, huh? Okay, we're here in Southampton. You can see a couple of the coaches behind me. There's a big long line of them, but that's mine and a couple of the others. Just now waiting for the passengers, as always, and then we'll get on our way up to Glasgow. I was talking to someone the other day about lockers on the coach. So this coach has flap lockers, as you can see. They're just flaps that flap up. These are good because what you end up with is big holes with which to be able to get luggage in. There's no obstruction of the flaps. The drawback to these, of course, is that they stick out like crazy. And the reason I was having that discussion was because, as you can see here at Southampton, actually those lockers are poking out into the next bay hole. So what I tend to do here at Southampton is I'll get in, I'll get those lockers open quick, so that if they do need to park a coach next door, he knows about the lockers, otherwise they can get blocked and you then can't get them open. It's a bit of a nightmare. So anyway, that's the flap lockers. Lockers also come as, I don't know, either cantilever or parallel opening, and I'm going to go see if I can find a coach since I'm down here at Southampton that's actually got cantilever lockers, and see if I can do a video. So this is a coach from Ellison's. Great vehicles these guys have. This one's got the cantilever lockers. So as you can see here, the locker door flaps up parallel to the body, which means they obviously don't take up any space. And on this one, actually this one's really tall, this one's really good actually, but they do, as you can see, just they can just grab the top of the space a little bit. Yeah, the cantilever lockers, that's how they work, and they are much better from this space point of view. As you see, they take up no sideways space whatsoever. Of course opening them does, but of course opening ours does as well. So that's the cantilever lockers. And this is the inevitable problem you get with flap lockers, and now you've got drivers and passengers, everyone else having to really mind their heads, you know, and duck down to get down between the sides of the coaches all the time. So yeah, I mean, not a major problem, just a bit frustrating, but that's what happens. Well folks, we've stopped up at Norton Keynes on the M6 toll for a break. Excuse me, just eating. So this is obviously a popular stopping point for coach drivers, as you can see. All of them are coming in. As you can see behind me, there's lots of coaches here. That's because the coaches get this for free, the toll for free, if we bring passengers in. So as you can see, if I do a quick pan round, there is quite a row of coaches here, obviously for that reason. So anyway, here we are for a quick break. Oh, I say quick break, it's probably going to be a 45 here, and then we'll get on our way further up north. It was in the next section, in fact not long before the second stop, that I hit the 1,000 mile mark. So this was the actual location it was. You can see there only 15 minutes till we stop next. And this is the full calculation: 282 miles up to Scotland running dead, then 443 miles from the hotel via the pickup at Glasgow and then Lancaster and down to Southampton. The little 13 was just the hotel and back in Southampton, which left us with 262 miles left to go to hit the 1,000, and that is shown here. Just for interest's sake, the Odo reading when I got back to the depot on the Monday afternoon was this: 4727, which means that the total kilometres from yard back to yard was 2,482, which is 1,542 miles in total. Well, folks, Burton in Kendal services for a second break. Just here for another little bit, then we'll do the final leg up to Scotland. So catch up when we get to Glasgow. Well, folks, we made it back to Glasgow. This is Glasgow Buchanan. It's actually a really big bus station, actually. Let's see if I can pan round. Can't really see very much. I might just go for a little wander. But anyway, we made it. Passengers all dropped off. Luggage all dropped off. We finally made it. What's time? It is 5 to 8. So we left the Southampton this morning at 10 past 10. And it's 5 to 8 and we just made it into Scotland. So now I'm back to the hotel again. Same one as before for an overnight and then back to the yard tomorrow. So let's go back to the hotel. Just an attempt at a quick pan around the bus station. I'm obviously not going to give you a total idea of the size. Just make sure I'm not going to get run over. But I mean, that's coaches down the end there. It's actually really quite big. And then pan round and then we are down this end here. So there she is, NZB parked up. Right, let's go back to the depot. No, not depot. Let's go back to the hotel. Well, here we are back at the hotel. All parked up there. I'm not going to sort her out tonight. Can't be asked, to be honest. I want dinner and I'm going to go to bed. I'll sort her out in the morning. So yeah, that's the coach. And if I just do a quick spin round, the hotel is just there behind us. So same place as we were a couple of days ago, but that's it. All right, see you in the morning, gang. Good morning, everyone. It is now Monday morning. We're at the coach. I've got to get some breakfast, sort the coach out, and then we'll be on our way back to the depot. So let's see what today holds. Probably not much really, just to drive back down the motorway, but you never know. Well, hello everyone, I hope you are all well. I am currently on the M74 southbound, just coming up to the Gretna Junction, which any of you who've driven this bit of motorway will know is the junction between England and Scotland. So we're just about to go past the junction. We'll be heading southbound, obviously. The M74 becomes the M6, of course. And there's a reason why I tell you this, and there's a reason why I've done this at this point. So of course you can't see the scenery around me very well in this video, but I'm going to overlay this on top of hopefully some stuff that I've recorded in the last couple of days, because I'm going to get all the philosophy. Can't talk today. Okay, let's try again. I'm going to get all philosophical on you guys. So, as I drove down from Glasgow to Southampton, what day was that? Saturday. It was like, I don't know, 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. Just waving another coach driver there. 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning that we came, down southbound down this section. And it was dark, it was cold, it was drizzling, it was just really, really bleak. Okay, you won't see it, but I'm just going past the border. Now we are in England. It was just really not very nice at all. It was just bleak and horrible, and you know, it's this section of motorway from kind of the south half of Scotland down through to a bit north of Liverpool, really, down the M6, the Kendal, past the edge of the lakes area. It's just amazingly beautiful countryside. Coming to 50 section, better slow down. Yeah, it's really amazing, beautiful countryside, big rolling hills. You know, it's up and downhill the whole time. As a driver, we're on and off the retarder all the time. But you know, it's just really, really beautiful landscape. But not at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's really bleak and horrible and not very nice. Now, on the way up on Friday to Scotland, I'm going to overlay some footage of that as well, hopefully now. It was sunny, it was warm. It was really amazing. It was just really, really nice. And it made me think, you know, that sometimes in our lives we have these kind of real bleak moments, these real dark moments where we feel, you know, just everything is just not working, stuff's all going wrong. You know, it's just, you know, not a good, you know, time in our life. Stuff feels really dark. But you know what, folks? A day is coming, a brighter day is coming, and that same life, like the same bit of motorway, just at a different time, can be a beautiful, beautiful thing. So, you know, maybe as you watch this, you're not having such a good time in your life for whatever reason. You're feeling it's a bit dark. Guys, remember that a beautiful day is coming, and just like this motorway can be dull and boring and horrible on a dark night, it can also be bright, beautiful, and amazing and stunning during the day. So guys, dark nights come, brighter days also come as well. There we go. Just thought I'd get a bit philosophical on you while I was running. Well guys, we stopped up at Knutsford Services. As you can see, I'm on 4 hours and 5 minutes. I've got no passengers, so there's absolutely no need for me to risk going down to the next services, which is only like 15 minutes away, but still, what's the point in risking it and catching traffic? So I'm going to stop up here for a 45, and then we'll get on our way back to the depot. So just a little bit about tachos here. So in this vehicle particularly, as soon as you stop driving, it flicks to other work. So in the bottom right hand corner, that like cross hammer symbol is the other work symbol. On the left, the circle with the dot in it, it means driving. We won't worry about the others for now. There's lots and lots to learn about tachos, but for now it's flicked to other work. I also need to put it onto rest, so I'm going to come down. Not that one, sorry. Oh, these tachos are all slightly different, and you end up having to. Sorry, that was where. So that's the main screen that tells you your mileage and stuff like that. And currently on other work, the cross hammers, I'm meant to come down to that screen, and if I now press the number, oh, I'll swap hands with the camera here. If I press the number 1 driver button, which is the slot my tacho is in, you see the symbol on the left, the bottom left is changing, and that's cycling from rest. POA, don't worry about that for now. Other work, and then obviously driving, it does automatically driving when you're driving. So I'm going to put it onto rest. So I'm now on rest. And now that bottom right hand corner is now showing rest, and it's going to show, kind of count up my rest hours, and I have to now wait here until that says 45 for 45 minutes rest, which is what I need now. Alright, so break here at Knutsford. Wanted to record a quick video. Some of you know that I very, very rarely swear, but this really does piss me off. This is Knutsford Services. It's clearly signed on the motorway as no trucks. There's a truck stop 6 miles from here. This is no truck services. And look at this. I literally got the last space in here. There is trucks absolutely everywhere in here. It's the same northbound, and it really pisses me off. Okay, we're back at the depot now. She's all fueled and AdBlued and all that stuff. Just going through the wash, and then we'll park her up ready for bed. And that's it. 4 days done. It's time to go home and go to bed. As always, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Make a comment on one of the videos because that helps loads, and we'll see you again next time. As always, drive safe, gang.